Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all. Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Jed Lowry. You know, Jed Lowry came up from Stanford University. Actually, he's from Salem, Oregon. He's an Oregon kid. That's why I like him so much. But he can play everywhere in the middle infield for you. Still catches the ball, and he'll turn a pivot every now and then, too.
Gene Segura is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw on-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
Taken in by Simeon on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. And now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Here's Yonder Alonso. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here it comes, 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners leave 1. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, I think the key here is get runners on early and score as often as you can. Get that pitcher in the stretch. Force the action. Steal a base, hit and run. Force the defense to have to handle the ball. I don't care how good a defensive team you are, but when you continue having pressure on you, it just forces you to have to act and react to it.
Mike Leake will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today. All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gamble has a read on it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Chris Davis. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Chris Davis becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate, Matt Olson. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And that's in there for a strike. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So stepping in, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. Second home run early in the year as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 3.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. Lowry on the move. He has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle Seager. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Down the first. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Third baseman.
So striding in, Ryan Healy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7.
So now it's Mark Canha. First pitch on its way. Snap throw behind the runner at second, but he's back in safely. Here it comes, 1-0. Called strike over the outside corner. 1-1. Here it is. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Matt Joyce comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound.
And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over, right where we started. Tie ball.
Shot. Begley.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through. A base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Stepping in now, number 61, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Here's another 0-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Marcus Semien is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left. Here's Gerard Dyson, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Fielder number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Lowry on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Tried to go back-to-back. I don't know who set up the other. He swung through the first one, didn't look good. I would have came back with the slider, too. He made a great adjustment and got the base hit, though.
Standing in now, Ben Gamble, as he sends it on the ground to first. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Nelson.
Digging in to try it again, Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken there by Lowry. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for Seattle. Our score remains 2-1. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Here it comes. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hand.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ariel Miranda is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 37, Ariel Miranda.
In now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Softly on a line to third. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gamble on the move, and that's the third out. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. We're through 3 here in the East Bay. It's now. Here's Yonder Alonso. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman, number 10. Yonder Alonso.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Olsen has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. A little tapper. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mike Zunino is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Hanna. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Here's another 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Into the box now, Matt Joyce. He reached on a single in his first try. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. He's around first, heading for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hard hit at third. There is Seager. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, number 61. A hit in 2 tries so far. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Sliced down the left side, but foul. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, number 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Gene Segura standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Joyce is there to put it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder, Ben.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And this is fouled at the plate. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Davis. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Here's Nelson Cruz now as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Olsen is over now and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in and looking for more. Yonder Alonso 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Mariners, and it comes on the RBI triple. Middle of the night at the Coliseum. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, the rain is coming down hard here. It's definitely getting wet out there. Look at the outfielders. Those poor guys, they always get soaked out there in the outfield. All I got to say, though, is I'm glad I'm sitting right here in the booth next to you, Matt, and not down there on the field. Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
So he got him swinging. Chris Davis becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. Matt Olson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Getting off for Seattle. Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Davis moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Todd couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Your attention, please.
So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Chris Bassett takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. A line shot to third base.
The center fielder, number 1.
Digging in and looking for more, Gerard Dyson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is the center fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Here's Jed Lowry now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Ryan Healy is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So now it's Mark Canha. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Matt Joyce now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
From the stretch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Ready for another chance?
Josh Begley.
Edwin Diaz is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike one.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. And that retires the side. A's strand a couple. 6 innings are in the... Ready once again, Gene Segura. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Gene Segura.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Hit toward the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Little soft liner right there dropping into the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Lowry on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. None left for Seattle. Score remains tied at 3-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 61. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Right there for strike one. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 61 sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent. The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Davis becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. Matt Olson is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
First baseman number 10.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lowry to play this one at short. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
The batter number 22. Second baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Weak chopper to the left side. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Third baseman.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Mark Canha is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Matt Joyce now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch is high. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is. number 26, has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Olson is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Gerard Dyson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Softly hit out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Oh, that grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And Joey Wendell is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Henniger ranging back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman,
Marcus Semien stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, left fielder,
Chris Davis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1 left. Joey Wendell will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 52.
So digging in now, Ben Gamble. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 16. Ben Gamble.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Hit out towards second. Simeon's there. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, designated hitter.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And Alonso's going to have himself a base hit. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next.
He really needed this big night to get going. 3rd hit tonight. He's setting the trend for the rest of this series. I'm curious how they're going to pitch him the rest of the way out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Smoked on the ground up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No. Digging in, Matt Olson, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Here it comes, 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zunino has a play, 1 out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gamble going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's going to get there. And there's your winning run at third now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 26. And he's ready to take his first cuts. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Number 26 becomes out number 2 this inning. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So it's no runs on. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit. First pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, he gets a hanging slider and does a nice job of driving this ball the other way. Great piece of hitting.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here now is Mike Zunino. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate. Throw goes to third. A tag for one. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. The throw will go to third. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim a run has come in to score. Gene Segura standing in, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. A pitch out. The throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Runner going a second time. Sharp ground ball to third. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. And he's safe.
Now batting. Right fielder, Ben Gamble.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the runner's forced to settle for one. Ready for another shot now, Matt Joyce. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Giving chase is Henniger. Makes the play, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Wendell. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
So it was a swinging strike three. Joey Wendell goes quietly, and they've got only one out left. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 4th